I hate that movements like Black Girl Magic, Black Excellence, and Soft Life feel like the only three things that we're aiming for as Black women. And if we don't feel like we're measuring up, either via accomplishments to feel like we are deserving of the title of having Black Excellence and categorization of Black Girl Magic, or by way of fitting the aesthetic of what the Soft Life movement advertises and perpetuates, then we almost don't feel like we're worthy of rest, slowing down, of being average, proudly being selfish, and dare I even say, of being lazy. Hey girl, I'm in for the night. I already poured myself a little something. I'm Latesha, this is the slow pour. You comfortable? You good? Okay, so I love that we have found a way to properly recognize just how amazing Black people are, especially Black women. And movements and phrases like Black Girl Magic and Black Excellence are proof that despite what obstacles and oppression are before us, we will still excel. I do believe that is something to both celebrate and recognize, but if we stripped away the celebration of them both, the one requirement they both quietly share underneath for all Black women is constant sacrifice. And not just sacrificing of the obvious things like our time to play, our time with friends, and our social lives because of the time that has to be put into reaching those goals and excelling. It's also the sacrifice of our rest, our mental health, our bodies and emotions. And we see it as the cost of greatness, the cost of achievement, that hard work pays off, right? And then I have to ask, when are we actually allowed to enjoy the results? Being raised in households where we were trained to see rest as laziness and being average as being less than or undeserving of celebration and even sometimes love was a reality for millennials and Gen X, though I'm sure it was also true for our parents before us, hence why they were the way that they were with us. So we grow up aiming for magic and excellence, and all the while there's this lifelong low-grade pressure inside to prove your worth to others, like parents, your friend group, your partner, your teachers, your employer, the organization you're a part of. And over the years, you can feel that pressure building in your body. It almost feels like you don't know how to even relax or even just sit your ass down. And if you do, your heart rate elevates and your mind races to all the things that you could and should be doing with that free time that you're now wasting. When you feel lazy, you also feel a level of disappointment in yourself and in your body for not being able to push any further. Imagine being disappointed at your own body for having limitations and then honoring them. I stitched this video that went viral across TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and even Threads about how Black people in assisted living facility spent the moments at the end of their life regretting not slowing down or prioritizing themselves or even being more selfish. And there were literally thousands of comments on said video of Black women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and even 60s saying how they have already dealt with the health implications of their body shutting down and sitting them down, diagnoses, or even having just watched these things happen to the women that they love around them. I honestly think that COVID, and especially the election results recently, birthed new movements within the communities of Black women who had enough, and what was birthed was the soft life era. And I'll admit, at first it felt good to rebel through rest and relaxation, the rebellion through self-care, all because we were tired of being strong. Fuck that whole Superwoman Schema, because we were sacrificing ourselves no more, right? We all wanted to live the hashtag soft girl life, and videos went viral of the ways to live the soft life. A day in the life of a soft life wife, girlfriend, soft life aesthetic and vibe is so easy to search and save on Pinterest. And what it promised was lots of rest, pampering, self-care appointments, prioritizing yourself, getting someone else to do it because you ain't going to. But it also quickly became evident that this was like a class and aesthetic movement, because why did everyone's version of a soft life include luxury vacations, getting your nails and beauty treatments done every single week, luscious bathrobes and beautifully decorated vanities, bedrooms and closets, driving luxury vehicles and not working at all? Everyone suddenly had enough money to say, fuck that job. And now they had some boo that works while they are some stay-at-home girlfriends or wives with no children, or husbands who not only work but take care of the kids all the time so that she can just put her feet up and just relax. I definitely wanted to have a softer life, and to me that looked like slowing down and yes, pampering myself a bit, but those types of things and the ways I was doing them felt both unsustainable and a bit incompatible with just my personality. I tried to enter my soft girl era, and because at the time I was also having marriage issues, I thought a separation would allow me to do it. And at the time, the marketing, coaching, and consulting business that I was running was making multiple 5 figures a month, so I had the money to do what I wanted, right? But honestly, getting my nails done and dressing in fancy robes aesthetically looked nice. Of course it did, but it didn't nearly bring me the kind of joy I thought it seemed to be bringing to other people. And having my own apartment and then therefore my own space to decorate and do with as I please, it was nice and all, but it still wasn't exactly making me feel less pressure around my business or motherhood or life in general. I still had the gut health issues I developed from the stress of entrepreneurship and the marriage that was struggling. Soft life was really just an aesthetic online when what we had been chasing wasn't a soft life, it was the feeling of a life filled with peace and joy. There wasn't one single moment where I finally just admitted that the soft life shit wasn't really my goal, nor did I see it as anything more than a trend that did numbers online. So I stopped really just aiming for it and stopped watching the content about it too, because it all truly looked the same no matter who posted it, and none of it looked like me. So I slowly just started looking inward to what really made me happy. And to be honest, at the time, and this would have been 2023 for me, I genuinely didn't know. I'd spent the years leading up to that year blowing money trying to find the look of what would make me happy. For the years leading up to 2023, while chasing that soft life stuff, I took the luxury vacations, even one that was an annual retreat that I loved and was treated like a queen with the yachts, the mansions, the driver, the personal chef and concierge, and the best food to go with it. I'd shopped the luxury bags and shoes I could now afford. I had the Pilates membership, shopped at the overpriced health food stores, had the designer pet, bought the best robes and things, but that wasn't what truly made me happy. So in summer 2023, I had to actually figure out who I was and what brought me real joy that I could feel. I had to spend time alone to listen to my body and how it responded to different things I was doing. I had to experiment and try new things, go to different places, be around different people, and really listen to learn the real me and what she likes at this age and at this stage of life. I had to find my identity outside of being an entrepreneur, a marketing coach, a mom, a wife. I had to learn that at least one part of every day is meant to be celebrated and really be lived while being present enough to see the joy in it. Now I build presence into every day, and no, not into every moment of every day, but every day has a presence allowance that is owed to it. So the start of my day, if done well, sets me up to have a great work day. So I start the day off with slow mornings. Yes, I still have a child, so he has to go to school or camp or whatever during the weekdays. And yes, we now have a dog. So again, he needs to be cared for in the mornings. But once they're taken care of, I give myself plenty of time to do all the peaceful, nourishing, joyful things I like to do in the morning, because it allows me to be present with not only the moment, but with myself. And I have this aura ring. I have an aura ring that can give me excellent insight into why I'm feeling how I feel, but I know in my body how much I'm willing to give to others for the rest of the day based on how I feel in the morning after doing all the things that I typically love. In the afternoons, I make sure I take a break, I eat a good meal, I do something that makes me happy, which could be a walk, watching a show, running an errand, scrolling TikTok, dancing, listening to music. You never know what I'm doing in here. And I always end my days after my kid is in bed with the things that make me happy, down to my nighttime lollipop and sleepy girl mocktail. And if someone wanted to know what prioritizing myself actually looks like for me without me becoming a soft life commercial or being a boss babe entrepreneur, I would say it looks like doing things that bring me joy even on a Wednesday morning or a Tuesday night. It looks like telling people when I'm too tired to participate without feeling the need to make up an excuse to make them feel better about my decision. It means taking a nap when I'm tired instead of trying to ignore it with caffeine. It means saying no when my answer is no. And it means doing the thing even if nobody wants to do it with me. It means being open to trying new things because they might become my favorites. And it means being selfish because I want to be. It looks like eating Doritos in cute bowls and drinking kombucha out of a wine glass. If I had to give it a name for this era, it would be my Unbothered era. Rest is now the Black woman's rebellion. My desire to achieve my goals isn't something that I decided I had to let go of. I believe if that's truly your personality, then honor that. But what I wanted to adopt is the ability to reflect on all that I've already accomplished, the good that I've already done, the goals that I've already marked off as successfully met, and learn to celebrate it all at every stage, to really stop and see how far I've come, to not just celebrate the end result, but to live my life happily along the journey and on the road to that accomplishment too. I had to stop living only for the future and reacting based on the past and start actually enjoying and living for the present. Learning to listen to yourself and to get to know yourself takes practice, and it takes spending time in your own presence. It's why I chose to prioritize solo dates and experiences in the Banked and Balanced Male Club. I wanted you to have the space to do it and have it be curated solitude where you don't have to figure out what to do or feel awkward, and diverse enough so you can experiment in the process until you can name multiple things that bring you and give you ways that you experience joy. And the 12 self-care rituals are just enough that you have lots of things that you can try throughout the month to create micro joys and help you slowly return to presence and stay present. And since this is August 9th, when you're listening to this, and you'll still have today and tomorrow to claim one of the August collections with the rest of the 360 women who already have theirs, I'll share that August Mail Club collection is built around the unbothered type known as the sensualist. August's collection asks for nothing but your presence in your own skin, an unhurried, indulgent month where pleasure is treated as self-respect, not excess. And August's heavy, unhurried heat is the sensualist's natural season, so every element this month was chosen for how it feels. Hearty tacos eaten slowly, a mocktail built for its color and tang, rituals that ask the body to notice itself rather than fix itself. Make sure you join the club in time to receive it at the link in the show notes, or just go to bankedandbalanced.com/club. Okay, girl, let me go. Do me a favor though, leave a review, it actually helps. And if this one hit different, send it to someone the way that you'd forward a voicemail you could not keep to yourself. I'll see you next Sunday.